Got the giggle bug this morning.
The what?
The giggle bug.
How's that?
It's like I'm giggling.
Like the jagged peaks of the Sandia mountain range, this New Mexico Ice Wolves season has been filled with peaks and valleys. The NAHL team finds itself on the playoff bubble, but any strong mountain is built from the base. The Ice Wolves continue to put down roots in the desert, forming a strong foundation with their NA3HL team and the community they support. The 3HL team is on a roll, clinching a playoff berth, sitting in first place, and in the middle of a win streak. You might say they're loving it. Teaming up with the local Ronald McDonald House of New Mexico, the 3HL team will be wearing special themed Ronald McDonald uniforms this weekend, helping raise money for this important charity. The yellow sweaters and striped socks are sure to make a supersized splash on and off the ice, with 100% of proceeds from the jersey auction benefiting the Ronald McDonald House.
There's something else for sure, but they were fun. They were pretty sweet. We were wearing the yellow jerseys this weekend, so then everybody was just like, all right, we're all wearing yellow laces. And then somebody said after yesterday, maybe we'll run with them, so we'll see.
However, it's not all about the sty. It's also about the why. And the 3HL players know the Ronald McDonald House is making a real difference in their community.
That's our only special jersey for the whole entire season, so I think it's pretty cool that it gets to represent a charity. I grew up going to the Ronald McDonald House with my grandpa back in Minnesota, so I think it was kind of pretty cool to bring that full circle and get to represent them now that I'm older.
On Friday, the NA3HL team would look to extend their win streak to 11, hosting a school day matinee game, giving hundreds of local students a taste of junior hockey.
A terrific daytime matinee performance surrounded by dozens, if not hundreds, of students from all over the Albuquerque area.
Get it back in front, and shot, save, rebound, Trey Arabusi scores! Oh, check there by Stanley Hubbard, has the man in front, gets to the shot, scores! It's Bodie Henson, jumping more up top to Babbage, shot, gets through, that was deflected in front,
I've been taking my students on PE field trips for several years, and I have a floor hockey unit, and I thought we got to bring them up here to support our local team.
Yeah, this is my first hockey game. It's just fun just to scream all sorts of things.
It's nice to see. I love the younger kids. They're being super interested in it, but the high schoolers as well. I've been hearing a lot of talk about coming back and watching more hockey, which is exactly what we want.
It was so weird, like my first shift, a lot of the little kids that were screaming, I thought their high-pitched voices were whistles, so I would like stop playing a couple times.
The little kids were definitely way into it. They were all riled up. You could tell they'd been hitting the concession stand and getting their sugar. We got a bunch of them to come out and take a picture after the game, and a couple broken sticks were given out. They were going crazy for those, so I think we definitely might have some people coming back to watch again.
As the Ice Wolves work to build ice sports in New Mexico, a 3HL team that clinched a South Division championship is helping grow a winning culture and championship expectations.
Our MVP trophy, we have a boogie board, and the idea behind that is to ride the wave per se, so no matter the highs or lows, you just gotta ride the wave.
When you keep winning, it feels like no matter what goes on, like everybody's gonna pull through, everybody's gonna pull their weight.
The NA3 team's doing a tremendous job this year. They got a ton of talent, ton of good players. Real easy for us to just go knock on that door.
Further up the mountain, on the heels of Jack Dalton joining the University of Maine mid-season, 2 more players on the NAHL team recently declared their Division I college commitments, with Ryan Johnson headed to Alaska Anchorage and Francois de Villiers to the Air Force Academy.
I chose Anchorage. My brother's there, so I've never got to play like a high-level hockey with my brother. So I'm super excited to get back to school, get my life started, and then obviously playing Division I hockey has been a goal of mine since I was a kid.
Yes, I'm gonna have to serve 5 years after I graduate. If I want to go to grad school, it'll be more, but it's worth it because, you know, it sets you up for life, gets you those connections, and it's good serving for your country. So
The NAHL is called the League of Opportunity for a reason. And for players still looking to pique interest, the upcoming Top Prospects Showcase would provide 4 Ice Wolves a chance to show their skills in front of Division I colleges and NHL scouts.
I'm pretty honored to be joining the Top Prospects game. I think as a goalie, it kind of shows that it's a team effort because it's not an individual sport.
Truly an honor to get chose for that tournament. It's going to be a big opportunity for all of us.
As the NAHL Ice Wolves look to move from the bubble to the playoff battle, they'll summon a little extra motivation, bringing back their beloved turquoise third jerseys for a key weekend matchup with rival Shreveport.
One word for the turquoise jerseys: bright.
legit,
Elegant.
electric.
Beautiful. By far the top jersey in the NAHL for sure. Maybe top jersey of all time, honestly.
I actually said they were teal, but then I got corrected yesterday. They're actually turquoise.
Friday night, the Outpost crowd brought the energy and were treated to a fast-paced physical affair.
How we feeling, fellas? Ready to go? Yeah.
Settles down across the Lamont. Score! Cuts into the zone on his backhand. Luca Ricci's go with a quick shot.
I think we're a skilled brand, especially in the South. One of the more skilled teams. We're fast. I think we can beat teams with our speed a lot of the times, and then we can play the heavy game as well, so we're pretty versatile.
We do not shy away from physical play. We can go in the trenches, go in the corners, and out-battle anyone in this division.
Playing for the guy next to you is what you do. You also play for the logo on your chest.
Friday's tilt included a huge hit delivered by recent 3HL call-up Ethan Hall. Hall wears number 12, but looked more like an 18-wheeler as he splattered a mud bug all over his windshield in the third period.
I mean, I saw him coming up the ice, and he wasn't looking up the ice, so took advantage of that. It's probably the biggest hit I've had in my career.
Here comes Ethan Hall. Boom!
Despite the Ice Wolves' best effort, Shreveport would take the victory 45 seconds into overtime, setting up a rematch for Saturday night. The Ice Wolves left nothing to chance, with a real wolf, the Wanagi Wolf Fund and Rescue, in attendance.
Let me hear you.
On the left. Harris. Yeah. Johnson. Yeah. Idaho. Yeah. I'm back. Coochie. Yeah. Matthews. Yeah. And kick your ball. Yeah.
Mudbugs, Ice Wolves, punted and dropped, and we're underway. Shot blocked, rebound. Score! Johnson!
But even with an appearance from their four-legged friend, Saturday proved to be another low-scoring slugfest as the Ice Wolves struggled to find an equalizer late in the game. But with just 22 seconds left, Ryan Johnson found the back of the net to force overtime.
Take the shot. Now we'll take one. Score! Ryan Johnson! University of Alaska Anchorage commit ties the game with 21.9.
A weekend full of adversity showed the Ice Wolves how their fan base rises to the occasion when their backs are against the wall.
Having the fans there last night was huge. Gave us extra energy to tie that game up.
You gotta use the fans, you know, and feed off their energy, and almost if the fans are rowdy, we need to play a rowdy version.
After falling to Shreveport in a shootout on Saturday, the Ice Wolves would take 2 points on a hard-fought weekend, extending their point streak to 8 games. Ups and downs are a natural part of a long season, but in the end, teamwork is what will get the Ice Wolves to the summit. Coach Fox knows if this group is going to make it to the mountaintop, they'll need to keep climbing together.
When there are downs, right, come together. Everything we got to do together, right? And when there's ups, do it together. A lot comes into winning a championship, but the foundation is the team, right? Doing it together, and I think you can definitely reach a peak then.
Special thanks to presenting sponsor Duke City Urgent Care and Rio Grande Credit Union for all they do to keep the Ice Wolves healthy on the ice. And thanks to the entire family of Ice Wolves marketing partners, doing their part to grow hockey and ice sports right here in Albuquerque.